How we doing, everyone? Hope you're well. Mr. Boulder here, and I'm back today with a collection update. Some box sets to show you. I picked up quite a few box sets over the last 6 months, but haven't got around to showing them on the channel yet. So here we are, 3 box sets to show you, heavy box sets. So going to get into it after the usual quick sip of coffee. So 1 vinyl box set to show you and 2 cassette box sets. Let's start on the more commercial side of heavy. And here's Pantera, the complete studio albums, 1990 to 2000. As you can see by the hype sticker stuck on the front here, 5 LP picture disc box set. I was given the heads up on this by my good friend and bandmate Rich. So I picked up a few months later. Very happy to have this in the collection. Nice sturdy box. There's the info of all the albums on the back. This opens up from the top, which is really nice. Taking the records out of the box set already, because I'm organised like that sometimes. You get here, then actually you get this poster. There's some information about the albums here as well. It folds out from this poster from pictures that were in the Vulgar Display of Power album. So there's that. That's the only extra you get here. And obviously some albums to talk about. Up first, 1990s Cowboys from Hell. Excellent stuff. Their 5th album. The one where they changed style away from the glam sound, of course. It's a picture disc. The album cover looks really nice. Shot there on the back of Phil performing live at a gig. Excellent album. 2nd Pantera album I first heard. So I ever heard. Back in 1993. Excellent tunes on this. Like the title track, Heresy, Domination. Fantastic stuff. Clash with Reality, Medicine Man, Message in Blood, Heresy, Cemetery Gates, of course, stuff like that. There's the first record, Cowboys from Hell. Up next from 1992. Massive album, A Vulgar Display of Power. One of the best album covers of all time as far as I'm concerned. There's the disc. Looks excellent. Looks really, really nice. Classic shot of the guys on the back. Yeah, huge album. When I heard this back in about September 1992, I remember it was. My mate Glenn had the 4-track CD single of Mouth for War. Listened to it loads. Had a couple of good live tracks on it from Cowboys from Hell, I remember. Got the album a couple of months later, just listened to it constantly. Excellent stuff. Mouth for War, a new level. Just love that intro riff. Just such an excellent, heavy, chromatic riff. Walk, fantastic song. Again, the riff, only a few notes. So simplistic, but excellent stuff. Fucking Hostile, great track. This Love, Rise. Side A, All Killer. Other great stuff on Side B, like Living a Whole, Regular People, By Demons Be Driven, Hollow. There's the back. Vulgar Display of Power from 1992. Really nice looking picture disc there. Up next, the heaviest album ever to reach #1 in the American album charts. Far Beyond Driven from 1994. Excellent stuff. There's a disc with the alternative cover. And of course the original band cover on side B. Excellent album. Again, this is one I played to death back in 1994. Great tracks on this. Singles, 5 Minutes Alone. I'm Broken. Another great tracks on this. They're underrated, I think. Stuff like the Opus, Strength Beyond Strength is excellent. Slaughtered, that's Pantera getting as close as to death metal as Pantera ever did. Shedding Skin in 25 Years. They're underrated songs. Use My Third Arm, another underrated song. And an excellent cover of Black Sabbath's Planet Caravan closes this album, which I actually prefer over the Sabbath original. Far Beyond Driven there. Up next, a massively underrated album as far as I'm concerned. It's The Great Southern Trendkill from 1996. There's the back. Get the disc out for you. This one looks superb as well. Looks really, really good. All these picture discs look excellent. There's the back. Yeah, so for me, Pantera's darkest and heaviest album. Some absolutely superb stuff on this. Drag the Waters is a good tune, although they kind of plagiarised themselves a little, because to me that riff really sounds very similar to Walk. But the title track, Great Southern Tranquil, is excellent. War Nerve is superb. Suicide Note Part 2, Living Through Me, Hell's Wrath, Floods. What a tune that is. Underrated, I think. People don't really talk about that one too much. The Underground in America, reprised Sunblasted Skin. Great Southern Tranquil from 1996. Really nice looking picture disc. And last, of course, is now that took me a while to really appreciate. It's not as good as the others, but there's still plenty of quality here. It's Reinventing the Steel from 2000. I said I absolutely love the cover of Great Southern Tranquil, but for me, this has always been a shit album cover. But the disc still looks nice. Great picture of the guys on the back there. Yeah, so an album that when I first heard it, I was quite disappointed because it's not as good as the ones that come before it, but it's still an album that's got plenty of good stuff on it. Revolution is my name. I love that intro riff. Sounds fantastic. Other great tunes on this, like Goddamn Electric, that's a really good song. Yesterday Don't Mean Shit is another good tune. Death Rattle, It Makes Them Disappear, I'll Cast a Shadow. Good album. Not as good as the others, but still good. So that's that. The Pantera picture disc vinyl box set. Really pleased to pick that up. Bit tight with the bonus sort of features, just that poster, but never mind, it is what it is. Up next, though, absolutely no bonus features with this, but happy to pick it up. Is Napalm Death cassette box set, which is put out by Earache late last year. So, because it's Earache, very bare bones. Nothing to show on the back there. Let's open it up. And it's the first 4 albums. All on cassette there. Let's take these out and show them to you. Up next, first even, is Scum from 1987. A groundbreaking extreme metal album. Grindcore, of course. Excellent stuff from Napalm Death. I like this one a lot. J cards and these are incredibly simplistic. It's literally just that. Picture of the guys. The tapes, however, look amazing. They're all printed. Side B. Looks fantastic. Good album this. I like it a lot. Some classic tracks on it. Some tracks literally lasting seconds. The Kill, excellent tune. Title track I really like as well. Born on Your Knees, You Suffer, that's the one that literally lasts about 2 seconds. Point of No Return, Divine Death. Excellent stuff. Very much a groundbreaking album. Really brutal for 1987. I wish I was old enough to appreciate how brutal this was back in 87, because this was definitely the heaviest thing out there as far as I'm concerned. Excellent stuff there. The debut. Up next is the follow-up, 1988's From Enslavement to Obliteration. Again, another grindcore classic. Savage album. I can show you the tape again. Again, J-card is very simplistic. Picture of the guys. Of course, Lee Dorian on vocals here. And here's the cassette. Looks excellent. Another classic album from these guys. Continuing with the grindcore theme. Like that one a lot. Don't like it as much as Scum, but still a good album. Still a classic. Up next for me, probably my favourite of these 4. Well, not probably, it is. It's Harmony Corruption from 1990, when Napalm Death were going a bit more of a death metal direction. Brilliant album. I really like this. Done at Morrisound, of course, over in Florida. Loads of great tunes on this album. Let's have a quick look. If the Truth Be Known is an excellent tune. Unfit Earth is a great tune. Circle of Hypocrisy. The Chains That Bind Us. Suffer the Children, absolute classic. Hiding Behind, last track. Here's the shell. Again, looks really good. Excellent album from Napalm. Might be my favourite of theirs. And the last one to show is 1992's Utopia Banished. I really like this one. It's not as good as the one that came before it. Bit of a disappointment after the excellence of Harmony Corruption, but still a good album. J-Card, again, incredibly simplistic. Picture of the Guys. And great tunes on this one, like I Abstain is a good tune. I like that one a lot. The World Keeps Turning, that's got a great riff. Distorting the Medium, Got Time to Kill, stuff like that. Really, really good album. Continuing more on the death metal theme, and here's the tape. Again, printed. These all look really, really nice. I've been listening to these at work last couple of weeks. Excellent albums. This cost about 40, 50 quid, I think it was. So I thought it was a decent price, and I had to pick it up because it's just great to have these albums on cassette. The package is very, very bare bones, like I say. But if you're ordering from Earache, you pretty much know you're going to get that. Yeah, there we go. Napalm Death cassette box set of the first 4 albums in. Excellent. Would have been nice to have some extras, but you don't get them. Unlike this last box set where there's absolutely tons of extras, and I'm really happy to pick this up. Here it is. And here's Deicide with Scorching Ancient Incantations. Excellent cassette box set here of their first 4 releases. Some real nice efforts gone in to the artwork on this, unlike with the Napalm Death one, which I barely bothered. But this is an excellent box set. Show you what you get with it. It's a nice patch there, which looks really, really good. Some information about the box set on this. There's a picture of Glenn there. And here we have a small poster. Picture of Glenn here. And then a picture of the guys, which I'm pretty sure is from the Legion sort of era. In fact, it is from the Legion era. I think that's the photos on the back. Looks really nice. Again, another small poster. Picture of the guys from what I think is the Once Upon the Cross era. And a photo which is from the debut album from 1990, that era. Looks really good. Again, we have some information about the box set here. Nothing really on the back. A poster here of an old gig flyer. Looks really good. And another one here from a gig that they did with Cannibal Corpse back in the day. They've really gone to a lot of effort with these extras, so I'm very, very pleased with them. There's a nice big picture here of Glenn, which again I think is from the Once Upon the Cross era. Another poster, picture of Glenn, and a picture of the guys from the debut album. Some nice touches here, and this is really, really nice. There's a hardback book here, which is about 250 pages long. Sorry, not 250, about 170. I don't know where I got 250 from. But yeah, there's tons and tons of information throughout the entire thing. Loads of pictures. It's nice to see. Excellent stuff from all the early days of the band. And here's the cassettes. So we'll get them out and show them to you. Up first, let's show you this one. It is the Feasting the Beast, which is the demos that for the songs that all appeared on the first album. All these cassettes look exactly the same. Just a black shell with some orange and white writing on. J-card, classic picture of the guys there. Some info and another picture. I'm not usually bothered by hearing demos, but it's nice to hear these songs in their primitive form before they went on to the debut album. Stuff like Lunatic of God's Creation, Crucifixion, Sacrificial Suicide, Dead by Dawn. Really nice to have in the collection, it's got to be said. Up next, an absolutely savage debut album, and here's the debut from 1990. An album that, if you're into extreme metal, needs absolutely no introduction whatsoever. Again, there's the tape. Like I say, they're all the same. Here's the J card. Some nice effort put into these. Classic picture of the guys. The lyrics, an album that just is an absolute beast as far as I'm concerned. Stuff on this like Lunatic of God's Creation, Dead by Dawn. What's the one about the Jim Jones cult? Can't remember the bloody name of all of a sudden. But excellent album nonetheless. Oblivious to Evil, another great track as well. Debut album, really nice to have that on cassette. Up next, an absolute savage album as well. The follow-up to the debut, Legion from 1992. Just an absolutely ferocious classic death metal album. Slight difference in the colouring on the right and there, red instead of orange. But not much difference really. An absolute beast of a fucking record, it's got to be said. Again is the J card with that classic picture of the guys, all the song titles and lyrics, and just an absolutely savage album. Dead But Dreaming, Satan Spawn the Keiko Demon, first song, Repent to Die, excellent stuff, Holy Deception, In Hell I Burn, Irrevocate the Agitator, an absolutely savage death metal album, which as far as I'm concerned is absolutely essential. Well, I want something that only lasts about half an hour and punishes you from start to finish. This is my go-to album. Legion from 1992. Excellent stuff. And the last one to show is Once Upon the Cross from 1995. An album that I think flies under the radar a little bit. Doesn't get talked about as much as the first two albums, but an absolutely savage album nonetheless. Great production on it. I was done at Morris Sound as well. I think, again, is a nice J card with a classic picture of the guys. Lyrics are just a superb album. I mean, stuff on this like the title track, Christ Denied, When Satan Rules His World, Kill the Christians, Trickle Betrayed, that side A is all killer stuff. They Are the Children of the Underworld on side B. Behind the Light, Those Shall Rise, To Be Dead, Confessional Rape, 9 tracks, 9 perfect tracks, an absolutely savage album again from Deicide. Classic death metal. Once Upon a Cross from 1995. Excellent stuff. Really happy to have all these albums on tape. Absolute classics. And that is it for today, guys. That is the box set collection update. Heavy box sets. Really pleased to grab all these, but particularly this Deicide one is absolutely fantastic. Cassette's just fallen on the floor. There we go. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed that video. As always, drop in the comment section. Let me know what you think about these box sets that I've picked up. Really happy to have all of them. Those Pantera picture discs look amazing. Napalm Death set's nice. Bit bare bones as always with stuff from Earache, but that Deicide cassette box set, absolutely brilliant stuff. I'm really happy to grab it. So yeah, let me know what you think about these pickups. I should be back with you soon as per usual. Once again, as always, thanks to everyone for watching. Thanks for all the new subscribers, quite a few new subs recently. And thanks as always to the people who've been with me since day one. I should be back with you soon. So until then, as per usual, cheers, take care, and see you later.